here's a fun subject. Clowning solo or clowning in groups. I love both. Okay. So when I think of clowning solo, I 35 years ago started to only wear clown clothes and have all my pants created with big deep pockets to carry a lot of toys because everywhere is a place for fun. It can be a place for fun where you're naughty and just want to be naughty. So I have the whoopee cushion in this pocket and the snot in this pocket. But it's also you're on an airplane and a child in front of you is crying in the mother's arms and wah, 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 and everybody wants to kill the child. If I get that little finger puppet that's in this pocket over here and do this, huge numbers of time they stop. Balloon is another thing. Balloons are in this pocket. So the solo clown, the privilege of experimentation. Okay, you are performing and you can notice results and you can experiment in almost any direction. The more you look like a clown, the more freedom of experimentation you have. And I have a huge number of things that I now do anytime I clown. I first played with in practice. I showed you a lot of the stuff in my travel bag, so you see that not only do I have the things in my pockets, I have all those things in my travel bag as well. What I didn't show you is one of my favorites is a pile of poop, a fake pile of poop. I don't think I talked about this. You're in an airport and your plane's been delayed 4 or 5 hours, and traditionally you're supposed to be really bummed out and say, I'm never going to be on that airlines again, or blame the stewardess who just saved your life for protecting you from an airplane. So sometimes I read. I'll admit I'm an addict. But sometimes I get that pile of poop and I look where a lot of people are walking and I set that pile right down. And, people know if they're thinking about it, it's fake. But when you see a thing that looks like poop and you're walking in a hurry, you dance around it. And you dance energetically around it because you don't want to step in it. And I love, I've done it a lot, so I love, they do their little dance and then they have their own style. They might take 2 steps and look back and go, yep, that was poop, and then 2 more and look back. My record is 3, couple of steps and look back to see if the poop was really there. And it's cheap, so you can, it's $1.27, so you can, the sweepers can come and pick it up, and that works too. My fun thing is that the people who go, I'm waiting 3 or 4 hours too, why don't I watch? My record is 42 watchers. And one person even did the figure skating thing where they held up 7.2 for a person's way they danced around the poop. So that's individual. Now group clowning is, it's an invasion. That one nice thing about group clowning is that new clowns feel like old clowns because even if they're staying there going, oh my God, I'm no good, they're good, I'm no good, and they're standing and shaking and thinking I'm a failure, because they're in a clown costume, the people look and go, wow, they're really good. Because look how well they're performing not knowing anything. And of course that works well. You can do more misbehavior, so the misbehavior level dramatically increases. It's practically an invasion, whether you're taking 20 or 40 people to a hospital or orphanage or wherever, nursing home, prisons. So with numbers, you can also think, if you're dealing with a specific person and you're not quite the right person, a nice thing you can do is to think of who's there and go get that person, which is a really a good bonus for a group. It also shows people, I think, that you can have a wide variety of different people that will get along through clowning. So it's a real way to bond people who are different, at least in that event. And oh, if you've clowned with other people, I mean, now in Russia on the trip, at least half the people are repeaters. So you have a dramatic increase in misbehavior. Or if you have musicians, you can connect them, or as you know the skills. So you have a grab bag of possibilities when you have a team. And I think it can protect you more. If you invade with a group of people, it's unlikely you'll be arrested or beaten up and those kinds of things. So there's good stuff in doing it by yourself. That's where you log your introductory hours. Thousands of hours of doing. It's kind of like practicing the piano, is that you want to play this piece, so you have to practice and 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 practice. And the result is worth the practice.